Hello everyone, I'm Pet580 welcoming you to a new episode of Super Smash Bros. Melee. Last episode we unlocked two secret characters, one of them being Captain Falcon, another one being Luigi all the way over here, because for some reason he just doesn't want to hang out with Mario. This episode we're gonna keep on playing with this, and I'm actually gonna introduce a new character. Today I'm skipping Link, and I'm going directly to Samus here. Let me use my stock all the way up to 5, and let me put it on hard difficulty, using my name tag Pepper. And we're going in. Of course. Where's the Zelda? Why? I like Zelda. Come running at a person with a heavy weaponry and you're gonna be in for a lot of pain. A little bit of a change that they did to Samus was aesthetic, because this was an actual change. Wow. How did you keep controlling that even after a thing happened? King Boblin, go die in a hole. Zelda, explode with that! Aww. Goodbye. And goodbye. Come on, I need to charge this up a way more. There you go. Ta-da! So, what I was saying is that a bit of an interesting change that they made to Samus was just aesthetic, but it does make sense. I don't know why they didn't do it like this, because super missiles were a thing, like different in Super Metroid. But they used the super missile thing instead of just making it a mechanic thing. They made it aesthetic as well. So if you use a Smash B attack with Samus, she will launch a super missile instead of if you do just a tilt special attack, in which she will just launch a homing missile, which is a regular missile. I always thought it was very interesting and super cool that this game is just one that is full to the rim with details, and I just love it. I just love the Super Smash Bros. Series being filled with details like that, and I just can't wait for the next games to come out, because it's just gonna be so full of a lot of interesting details and things. Okay, Samus grab. Nope. Samus grab. God damn it. No, it's Excite Bikes. Excite Bikes. Oh, god dang it. There's something kind of interesting here in this game. Excite Bike was almost a character in this game. It got cut out because Sakurai could not figure out how to do a realistic moveset for them, for the Excite Bikes. So that's an interesting thing. Excite Bikes were almost a thing in Super Smash Bros. As playable characters. Yes, Giant Pikachu! It sounds kinda silly, but it's actually a thingy. Okay, nope. Oh, god dang it, Pikachu. Oh, I can see the difference in between the giant matches. In one of them, you get an ally. In another one of them, you don't. That's kinda like the difference. Wow, that Thunder Jolt was kind of weird. Oh, come on, Munchlax! Munchlax is here to eat everything he sees in the field. If it's a regular item just sitting out there on the field, Munchlax will go crazy and try to eat it. It's also worth noting that in between the first Smash game and the second one, there was just one generation of Pokemon that appeared. In between Melee and Brawl, there were two generations of Pokemon, namely Hoenn and Sinnoh from the regions, that appeared in the universe. So in Brawl, they got way too many Pokemon in the fray. So for example, you'll see Torchic coming out, and you will also see, for example, Munchlax came out just now. Which Munchlax, I almost always get confused, and I think he's 3rd gen, but he's actually 4th gen. He kind of cameoed, well, not cameoed because it is from the same franchise, but he kind of appeared a little bit early in both the anime and in games, because he appeared in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I think you could use Munchlax, I'm not entirely sure. Because it's been so long since I last played XD, and I've never actually completed it 100% because I'm lazy with that game. Just because you can go to Murphy whenever and catch Pokemon that you've missed, I barely even made it. I barely even made some progress in that game. I was just leaving everything to Murphy and being like, well, I can do this later. Goodbye, Lucas. As I said, Newport City, gigantic, ginormous stage, even bigger than the temple from Melee, but not as big as Palutena's temple from the new game. So yeah, that's something that always struck me as interesting. I think that's what I'm saying. I lost my train of thought. Thank you for wall jumping, Samus. It's still a thing in this game, just not so prominent because there's not many walls to wall jump off of. There you go, complete. Thank you, Samus, for being so athletic and nice. Except I really don't. Sorry. Tin King Day. Sounds kind of awkward, but we will screw them. Quite literally, we will screw them up. Okay. That's also kind of a little nice thing. Samus screw attack got a little boost if you... Ow, no, smart bomb. Item gotten out of the Star Fox franchise that will explode and engulf enemies in range. Well, enemies and allies in range. It's kind of annoying if you ask me, because it won't work all the time, like it won't go off, and sometimes it will go off randomly. So it's just annoying. It is a really good item if it works, but if it doesn't, it's annoying. And look at that! Olimar is in this game! Olimar is in this game! Olimar is in this game! I love Olimar! I love Pikmin! Olimar, you're the greatest! Olimar, you're returning in the 4th game! Olimar, you can now only carry through Pikmin and they're not appearing in random order! Olimar, I love you so much! Olimar, why didn't you protagonize the 3rd game? Olimar, why didn't you get DLC content for Pikmin 3 in which they show you going to the planet again, showing you the side of the story from Honka Freight, in which your company goes in depth again because freaking president's freaking dumb, and then he doesn't really go with you and Louie to the planet, and that's just the thing. Rants aside, that's pretty interesting. That's also kind of dumb. This area, I think, in the background is the Forest of Hope from the 2nd game. You can tell because it's not the Forest of Hope in the 2nd game. It's Awakening Wood from the 2nd game. It would be Forest of Hope from the 1st game if it didn't have the enemy from the 2nd game, which I forgot the name. It's the bug that has a long nose, a long snout that he points at you as if it was a needle. Hey, Tiny Olimar! That's a new item in this game, the lightning from Mario Kart, which is a nice addition, but once again, it wouldn't be as annoying if it actually worked most of the time, because more often than not, it will turn you tiny, or the other guy big, which is practically the same thing, but not at the same time, because when you are small, you have half the resistance, and it's not the same thing as the other guy being twice as strong, because if you have the same resistance, but the other guy is twice as strong, then it will be hard for the other guy to send you flying out, but it won't be hard for you to attack him, because when you're small, you have the attack. Okay, I am getting hit. Way too much. SS trophy. Oh no, Nintendo, you. Why do they even? I can't see. No, puppy. No, don't. Puppy. I know you wanna work. I know. Freaking damn it. I don't like hitting the Nintendo when it's an important match, and this, as if you could not judge by the fact that I'm playing against Luigi and Peach at the same time, it's an important match. Excuse me, I do not wish to be here when the cards arrive. Which, actually, that's a really long advice for the cards coming out, and then not coming out. What the hell, game? Ow, wow! Peach killed both me and Mario in only one hit. Hello, do you want this beam sword? Have it. You too, Peach? It has to be girl powered, right? It always has to be something around girl powered. Freaking Peach, don't even know. You're a coward and I dislike the way that you walk because you are a disgrace for all people. I hate Peach in Mario Party. Peach is really awesome in other games. For example, Super Smash Bros. Is one of the games in which Peach, I would say, is pretty decent. I won't say she's the best, but she's pretty decent, and I like to play as her. Not as often, but I do play as her sometimes. However, Mario Party is one of those games in which it's just saying, that bitch. Okay, come on, I just remember a thing. No! Mega Metagross is the thing. Now, I would like to show Samus's... Well, if I do this, then... I don't know, because it's two different trophies. But there you go. Yeah, kill her before because Samus's final smash transformed her into Zero Suit Samus, which is an alternate version of her without her power suit, and that's a different character. That counts as a different character in this game. Remember how I told you that I would have to go through the same thing twice with Sheik and Zelda in the Melee? Well, you actually have to do that in Brawl, which is why I got confused in that game. I thought that I had to do it in that game as well. And it's the same thing for Zero Suit Samus and Samus. You have to go through Classic twice, once with Samus, once with Zero Suit Samus, in order to get the trophies for both of them. And that's what I'm gonna do here in this episode, because that's just what we do. Actually, it would have been better for me, I think. Oh, come on, don't freeze me like that. To start off with hard difficulty for Zero Suit Samus and then just go to very hard with Samus. But I don't think I'm gonna go to very hard this episode. I need some more practice and before going there. So yeah, that's just gonna be a thing. I'm just gonna leave that thought out there, and I'm just gonna kill some warriors. Can you please get stuck? Thank you. When the game gets stuck, that's when you know that some characters are gonna come out. Wow. That was a nice preparer thing for the warrior. Oh, come on, warrior, you got my sticker. Oh my god, why? Why'd you do this to me? Game, I hate you. That's a thing for you. No, really, I really hate the game for doing that to me. I was hanging on until the Wario got a little bit closer so that I could, you know, kill him with my recovery. But no. I instead had to be killed by the floor, which is pretty stupid, first of all. Second of all, I'm stupid for not going up before. Wow, what the hell, Wario? I'm not planning on letting you have that. Stay dry. Screw getting wetting wet. I know how to speak, by the way. That is the thing that you should know. I know how to speak. That's why you're listening to me in this video. I am so dumb. For some odd reason, I am so dumb. And welcome to level 4 Smash, target Smash. Pretty freaking dumb. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's why. It's made on ice, and you'll get stuck when you're moving, like that. You don't have any basic control over your character, apart from the fact that you are moving and it won't fall down. No, don't go away. Okay, thank you. Do this. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God. The fact that some characters can still do the jump, thank you for timing that properly, the wall jump is pretty relieving, but at the same time it's kind of weird, because in this game it just happens. It's not something that you actually plan for. If you just so much as tilt the other way, it will happen. And it's thrown me off a couple times before. Oh no, we just have to manage to not lose any lives right here, because if we do, that'll be a lot of trouble. That's freaking dumb. Pit, Link, and Bowser. Now, this mode would qualify as their normal mode for the last two games. Oh, come on. Thank you. No. I mean mode. By mode, I mean difficulty. Come on, fall in my pit. Yeah. Okay, I just walked into that. I deserved it. I walked into it. They're trying to take me out. Oh, come on. Pit can jump multiple times. I forgot. For some odd reason, the angel that cannot fly can jump multiple times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on, Link. Don't do that to me. We can just do this all day long. But of course, it's no fun to fire with that gun. And I died. And I died. So I only have one more stock in order to finish off this. Do it with a missile. Yeah! That box over there is an implodable crate, or inflammable crate, I think it's called. Not entirely sure how it's called officially. But if you so much as touch it with fire, it will implode and send anyone touching it flying. Like that! Throw it down. And now we've gone to that. Now, there's something that threw me off today in the morning while I was practicing, and it was the size of Final Destination. It seems 100% smaller. Like, it was shrink to the half of its size. For some odd reason, just look at it. You can see it shrinking from one game to another. It was bigger in melee than... Oh god, I didn't realize. No, get away from me. If you get thrown with that attack, it will hurt. Okay, come on. I need to... Well, so much as for what I was about to say. I was about to say I need to not get hit by any other attacks. And then, right at that second, I got hit by another attack. No, not this one. I hate that one. Okay, we're all the way over to 98. I think we were a little bit too slow for Crazy Hand, though. Oh, come on, again with that attack. Just comes out of nowhere. Oh my god. Good thing that blocking is a thing. 52%, 52 HP left for Master Hand. I am not getting fooled by that attack again. So if I did, that would have taken a toll on me. And lastly, there you go. I will not be able to fall down, unfortunately. But we did a thing. We did what was necessary. That was the end of this one. Game clear. Cleared on hard. So that's another thing for the checklist to be... Well, I'm not entirely sure what the word for it is. I'm not entirely sure what the word for it is. What the word for it is. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. There we go. Third trophy in this long list of things to do. Give me Samus and Zero Suit Samus as the fighters. Give me all of this. Give me all of this. And all of this. Make it faster. Make it scroll faster. I missed all the more. No! And now let's see, okay, go faster. The trophies that we got are Mario, Samus, Painted Puff Gun, and Donkey Kong. So that's cool. And let me see this. Nice. Nice little thingamajig. And we got a movie. Same music again. And... Congratulations! Nice. Okay, now we've got that. Challenger approaching. This is one of two ways that you can actually unlock Marth. Oh, you could see it for the friggin' shadow over there. This is one of two ways that you can unlock Marth. By beating Classic on Hard or by playing 10 matches of, God dang it, no. 10 matches of Brawl. That's how you unlock Marth. Apart from the adventure mode, story mode, whatever the thing you want to call it. No, Pokeball's mine. Oh, you got the gun, freaking Marth. Screw you. Ah, come on, no! Munchlax! That was a perfectly good killing item known as Soccer Ball. Whenever you hit the Soccer Ball, it will be engulfed by fire, and it will completely annihilate the enemy. Come on now. Marth, I know I like your games. You have to know that, I like your games. But you gotta die. You gotta die now. You're at 129 damage. Oh god, you got a Fire Flower. It was kind of weird, right? The way that Fire Flowers were portrayed in Melee, it was kind of weird because it wasn't the regular Fire Flower thing. But there was no representation of Fire Flowers in 3D Mario's up to that point. Okay, I got it. Say goodbye, Marth. This is called the Zero Laser. Goodbye, Marth. And after you do it, of course, you transform into Zero Suit Samus, which is removed in the next game. Clear Classic on Hard, and clear Target Smash level 4, and unlock to get a stage. So you get the Rocket Barrel pack. Credits for Super Smash Bros. This is super funny. This is for Final Destination. And Marth, the Emblem Prince, has joined the Brawl. You've unlocked level 4 of Target Smash, and that's a thing. Now the second one we're gonna do this episode, I kind of want to do Zero Samus, which you start off by pressing the C button. I'm actually gonna do that, and I'm gonna go normal because I don't trust myself with Zero Suit Samus all that much. So Sola comes in, and we're gonna fight through with Zero Suit Samus. So yeah, I did skip Link. I'm sorry. I never said that I would do them in order. So yeah, this is how you start with Zero Suit Samus. Her attacks are based off on her taser, and it also doubles as a whip. So it's a really nice thing. You can paralyze enemies. She's really swift. She has a nice booty and nice boobs. And I'm getting sidetracked because I am thinking of Starbomb right now. I'm sorry. Starbomb is such a good. It's hilarious. First of all, the lyrics are hilarious. They're really good. They have a nice beat. They are so catchy. I like Starbomb a lot. You'd better go listen to that CD. Egoraptor has some samples of their music over at his channel along with videos. But whenever I see Samus now, I can only think of there was a bounty hunter in the depths of space, and she could easily combine your stupid ass with your face. Her name is Samus Aran, and she would destroy my church when she wasn't told out because she was extremely annoyed. She stood up to whoever challenged, no matter how overt demanding. Her courage was amazing, and her movies were outstanding. What? Yes. I can only think of that, and it's so amazing. I love Starbomb. Go check out. If you don't know who the Game Bombs are, go check them out. You have been living under a rock for the past year, almost 2 years. No, actually, I think it's been 2 years already. So you've been living under a rock for the past 2 years, and you are missing out because they're pretty hilarious. Come on now, Pikachu. Wow. God dang it. There's a strong current of wind going on in my house. For some odd reason. And I don't know why, but it's freaking me out because there's doors closing. There's doors closing in my house, and particularly the one in my room, because it's impossible to close, like really impossible. Because the mechanism on the door is shut. Okay, you have to go, Lucas. Thank you. Now, as you can see, Zero Suit Samus doesn't pack the same punch that Samus does, and but she is pretty swift. She is quite a swift character, and she is amazing. Zero Suit Samus is actually one of my favorite characters in this game. Let me tell you this right here and right now. Lucas and Ness are my mains in this game. I love both the PSI users. And their attacks, they vary a little bit. Lucas is kind of like a clone character to Ness, and neither of them have their movesets from the original games. At least not on their version of the at least not from their standpoint, because I think Ness doesn't really know. Well, I don't think. I'm certain that Ness doesn't know PSI Fire nor PSI Thunder, but he does know PSI Flash, I think he does know PSI Magnet. But the other two, it pretty clearly says on the trophy description that it may very well be that Paula taught Ness those other two moves for Smash. So that's kind of interesting at the same time as it is a little bit perturbing to me. Well, not perturbing, it's just awkward to me. Because, I mean, they could have gone for so many things in the movesets, and they didn't, kind of. So it just bugs me a little bit, but it's not big of a deal. And and Lucas, I'm pretty sure, doesn't know his final smash, which is Starstorm. And Ness doesn't know Starstorm, which is also his final smash in this game. Which, by the way, ooh, I spoiled it, Ness is the character in this game. Ooh, the original 12 returns. Yeah, that's pretty much not a spoiler. The original 12 always returned. Oh, by the way, the design for the motion sensor bomb changed in this game. From the one that was taken out of the Rareware game, which I think it was, they took the design from, they took the design from James Bond, GoldenEye 007 on the N64 for the design on Melee, and in the American version. But in the European, I think in the Japanese version, it was taken out of Perfect Dark, which I also made a mistake when I tried to explain that on the video in Melee. But yeah, that's what happened pretty much. They redesigned it and they made it purple and small, just a little hexagon, a little purple hexagon here. And they changed it again for the 4th game, and it's gonna be a bigger, kind of like an arachnid-looking hexagon in that game. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how it really hides, because I don't think it will. Oh, by the way, as you can see, Samus up B in this game is a meteor smash. Well, it's a meteor attack, not a smash. But it's a meteor attack. It's like a whip, and it homes in. It grabs onto the enemy that you attack and brings it down with the web itself. It's an interesting tactic, especially if you're using it on midair, because you will more than probably use it on midair to try to grab onto a ledge. But if you're using it to attack an enemy as a meteor smash, it's risky, but it's also a pretty effective meteor.
Versus
Captain Falcon. Yeah, Captain Falcon. Yeah. Come on, Captain Falcon.
Ready, go!
No, no. Say goodbye. Come on now. In, as you know, well, I don't know if you know, and if you're trying to avoid spoilers for Super Smash Bros. 4, but you are super hyped for it, like, well, I am super hyped, so if you're super hyped like I am, but you're trying to avoid spoilers for Super Smash Bros. 4, which is, first of all, pretty freaking weird, because you're on the internet, so what the hell, man, it's pretty much impossible to avoid spoilers here,
Ready, go!
turn away right now? Well, you should not be watching my videos, first of all, because I am spoiling you all the time with my talk about a lot of other video games. Oh my god, no, Luigi, don't. Luigi, don't do it. Yeah, do that. Do that instead. Don't kill me, do that instead. Oh, come on, that didn't hit you? And I want to be... Okay, I want it to be big, but that actually turns to small. Nice. Game... Okay. You know how I joked about Zero Suit Samus boobies before? Game? It was just that, just a joke. Don't focus on them. It's like, yeah, they're awesome, but whoa, come on. Sorry, it just had to be done. Because I was hesitating, but Samus is set to fight. She's getting into a battle stance that makes her butt look super tight. Unfortunately, Kratos is not in this game. It really is, but as a boss, for all of you guys that want Ridley in the next Smash Bros. Game, sorry to say, he will just be a boss, an in-stage boss. I am sorry, you got pawned and owned, and your expectations about the next game will be higher than what you expect. Than what they're... What the hell am I talking about? It's expectations. They will be higher than what you will actually get for Ridley, but because it's pretty much been confirmed, because Sakurai likes being a troll and only fuels the guys that are just like, hey, really confirmed because Sakurai said something that starts with an R, then it's really confirmed. It's just, he tries to fuel them being a troll because that's just Sakurai, but I don't think Ridley will actually make it into the game. The sprite that he, well, not sprite, the model that he actually was in for the 4th game, it looks more like a gigantic character, and of course they would not have teased him the way they did for the next game if they were actually going to show him off as a new character. So yeah, I'm sorry to disappoint you guys that I have want Ridley. No, don't do that. God, yeah, I got hurt with it. Deku seats are a thing in this game, just so you know. Thank you for doing that, Samus. Oh my god. Yeah, as you can see, as I told you, wall jumping in this game is just kinda happens sometimes. It's pretty awkward. There you go. Perfect level 3 again.
Versus Olimar.
Olimar, Bowser, and Marth. Just unlike Marth, so it's a nice little thing that we're getting to battle him again. Battle him again. The way in which everything will be set out by the end of the Let's Play, in terms of character select screen, it's gonna be pretty freaking weird. Because, as you can see, Luigi is on the entire opposite side where Mario is. That's actually the place where Marth should be by the end. And Yoshi is also by that side, where Yoshi should be by under Mario's row. So it is pretty weird the way that they arranged this, because it changes quite a bit. Captain Falcon, I don't think he stays in that below the screen, the character selection screen, for all that long. So yeah, this you will see. It's pretty interesting to see just how they arrange them, how it changes everything and all that. Come on now, Bowser, I don't like you. And I just got another one of those guns. So how about we? Whoop. That was Olimar killing me. For everyone or anyone that thinks that Olimar sucks, I love Olimar. If I would have to choose a tie for my third main, because of course, well, second main, because Lucas and Ness are just tied for my main because their moves are pretty similar. But I tried to main Olimar once, and it's not pretty bad. It's just not the easiest one to do because you have to get used to moving around a lot. And you have to be fast about all your movements. You have to be plucking Pikmin out of the ground all the time. So it's pretty darn interesting to play as Olimar, and it's pretty tough to master him. But it is interesting and it's crazy as heck. I love Olimar. I love him. I just do. And we get this. Hello, Master Ham. Thank you for doing that, because that just gives me the opportunity to get a lot of points in. And again, you are doing that. I dislike it a lot. Thank you. Come on, do it again. No. Well, yeah, it's hard to dodge that one with Samus because she doesn't get a lot of recovery with her up B. Nope. Poke. And there you go. Zero Suit Samus clear. Hard difficulty with Samus and normal difficulty with Zero Suit. So there you go. Nice, interesting, clear. Clear to normal. And so we go off to... Come on now. As you can see, it's an entirely different trophy from Samus's. It counts as a different trophy, and there's actually a thing in the checklist that says get a trophy for each of the fighter characters, in which they include Zero Suit Samus, Sheik and Zelda separately, Olimar, and each of the color of the Pikmins. So you have, or of the Pikmin, not Pikmins. So you have to go around getting, you have to go around getting the white Pikmin, the purple Pikmin, the red Pikmin, and the blue Pikmin, and the yellow Pikmin. Because, of course, at this point in time, Pikmin 3 has not been released, and of course the rock and the flying Pikmin were not a thing yet. Which still kind of bugs me, they're not called gray and pink Pikmin, because that's just what I was expecting. But it does make sense just to call them rock, and just call them flying, I guess. Or winged, rather, not flying, winged Pikmin. And we even get a different movie for clearing with Zero Suit Samus. There you go! It's a different movie. Different...
Congratulations!
No, this one is not different. Only the movie is different. But there you go. We don't get a thing because I cleared on normal, not in a very hard or any other difficulty. But there you go. So that's gonna be everything for this episode of Let's Play Super Smash Bros. Brawl. So thank you guys so very much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to the channel if you really liked the video. And I'll see you guys next time for more Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Later, guys.